Hey everyone, this mini training is brought to you by the Inbox Goldmine newsletter, your resource for business growth using email marketing. We're about to jump into the future of email, and I gotta tell you, the way you think about your inbox is about to completely flip on its head. If your strategy is still stuck in 2024, you're not just falling behind, you're basically about to become invisible.
And I'm not exaggerating. The inbox heading into 2026 is not some passive list of messages anymore. Nope. It's an intelligent, interactive, and honestly, a highly fortified space where real business gets done. So, you know those old batch and blast strategies? They're totally obsolete. So what's the new playbook? Well, we're about to break down the 5 most surprising truths that are defining success for creators and small businesses right now.
All right, first up, let's talk about AI. But I want you to forget everything you think you know about just, generating some copy. The biggest shift we're seeing is from generative AI to something way more powerful, agentic AI. The best way to think about it is it's less like a tool you use and more like an autonomous team member that you direct.
So what in the world is agentic AI? Well, it's not an AI that just sits there waiting for you to tell it to write a sentence. It's a system where you can give it a big, high-level goal, and it will actually reason, plan, and execute all the complex steps it needs, all on its own. And this isn't some far-off sci-fi thing. For a lot of people, this is the new reality of how they get things done.
This slide just lays it out so perfectly. See, on the left, you've got the old way, traditional automation, where you had to manually build out every single tedious step, that whole if this, then that logic. But now, over on the right, with agentic AI, your job totally changes. You don't define the logic anymore, you just define the outcome. You literally say, achieve this revenue target, and the AI figures out the strategy to make it happen.
So, what does this actually mean for you, the busy creator or small business owner? It means platforms like Klaviyo and HubSpot are turning into these incredible strategic partners. Your AI agent can dig through all your past data to find opportunities you missed, generate an entire marketing plan from scratch, draft the copy, build the segments, and here's the really magical part, it continuously optimizes everything in real time. Your job shifts from being stuck down in the weeds to being the high-level orchestrator. It's a huge change.
Okay, truth number 2. This one's a biggie, and it fundamentally changes what our AI agents are even trying to do. For years, right, the whole goal of an email was to get a click. We just wanted people to leave the inbox and go to our website. Well, that era is over. The inbox itself has become the place for action.
Welcome to the Interactive Inbox. This is all powered by a technology called AMP for email. And what it does is solve one of the biggest problems in all of marketing, friction. You can now embed these tiny app-like experiences right inside your messages. Just imagine your customers browsing a product carousel, picking a size, and actually completing their purchase without ever leaving their email. They can RSVP, fill out a survey, see live poll results. It just makes it so incredibly easy for people to say yes.
And the impact is just, wow, it's staggering. Some studies show that using this kind of interactivity can boost engagement by up to 500%. Just think about that for a second. That's not a tiny little improvement. That is a complete game changer. It redefines what a successful email even is. So the key takeaway here is this. We're not just sending messages anymore. We are delivering experiences.
All right, on to our third truth. And you're going to want to listen closely to this one because it's a serious wake-up call. Getting into your customers' inbox is no longer a given. In 2026, it is a privilege, and it's a privilege that you have to earn through some pretty strict technical compliance. The inbox is now a fortress, and you absolutely need the keys to get inside.
And here they are. These are your keys: SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. I know, it sounds like a bunch of alphabet soup, but this isn't optional tech jargon anymore. The best way to think of them is like digital passports for your emails. All the big providers like Google and Yahoo now require them. So if you haven't set these up right, your emails are probably heading straight to spam, or even worse, just not getting delivered at all.
And the margin for error here it's razor thin. If more than 3 out of every 1,000 people mark your email as spam, your entire domain's reputation gets penalized. Just to put that into perspective, if you have a list of just 5,000 people, it only takes 15 spam complaints to potentially get you blocked. That 0.3% threshold means you have to be 100% certain that the people on your list really, really want to hear from you.
And finally, there's this thing called BIMI. Basically, this tech puts your official brand logo right there in the inbox next to your email. But here's the thing. It's not just a branding plan anymore. It's now a security badge. It's a form of visual legitimacy, like proof that you are who you say you are. It's like having trust insurance before they even open the message.
Which brings us to our most counterintuitive truth. It's a real paradox. As email becomes more automated, more technical, more, robotic, the most valuable thing you can be is more human. This is really the central paradox of email marketing in 2026. And this quote just says it all perfectly. AI has made it so cheap to just churn out generic, low-quality content. A lot of people are calling it AI slop. The market is just flooded with it. And because of that, the actual economic value of genuine, human authenticity has just skyrocketed. People are craving a real connection, and they will absolutely reward the brands that give it to them.
So what does this actually look like? Well, the emails that are crushing it right now are coming from a real founder or creator, not some generic team brand address. They're ditching that polished corporate look for a more minimalist, technical mono aesthetic. We're talking plain text, simple formatting that just signals no fluff. And they're focusing on slow content, thoughtful, deep stuff over that mass-produced AI slop. It's all about building trust with a person, not a faceless company.
Okay, so let's put this all together. With all these massive shifts happening, what is your job now as a marketer or a creator or a business owner? Well, it's changed. Big time. You basically have two new jobs now.
This table really sums up the whole pivot from 2024 to 2026. We've gone from using AI for just basic copywriting to using it for this high-level agentic orchestration. We've moved from polished corporate content to authentic, founder-led stories, from just basic list cleaning to full-on technical authentication, and from just making designs mobile responsive to building mobile-first interactive experiences. It's a whole new world.
So here they are. Here are your two new jobs. As this agentic AI takes over all the tactical stuff, your value shifts. You are now the creative director. You're setting the vision, you're making sure that all important authenticity shines through. And you are the product manager, creating these interactive marketing assets like calculators, quizzes, in-email checkouts that basically function like mini products themselves. You are no longer just sending messages, you're creating value inside the inbox.
And that really leads to the ultimate question for 2026. You see, the technical side of things, the science of getting an email delivered and optimized, that's increasingly being handled by intelligent machines, and that leaves the most important work to you. So I'll just leave you with this to think about. As AI handles the science, what's your plan to master the art of human connection? To learn more about how you can actually put these strategies into action, subscribe to the Inbox Goldmine newsletter. The link is right there in the description for you. And if you found this explainer valuable, please do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap that little notification bell so you'll know about future videos we post. Thanks for watching.